Yo, what's up? Haven't been posting any videos. Ain't nothing really been going on that I could talk about. Nah, I ain't gonna joke. I ain't gonna lie. I've been making a lot of videos, so I just see racing because I just be babbling about nothing. But it's good though. It's funny to me because it just gives me a chance to release some stress and stuff like that. Of course you can tell I'm on a dark stream and stuff. I'm on my way home and stuff. You know. But yeah. Oh man. Okay, I got some stuff I want to talk about. But one thing I want to talk about when I say about the black women, about the men, and the sex, and not the sex, but having babies and stuff like that. Um, I said without men, women can't have babies, but they got these things saying that women have done it before, birth babies without men and stuff. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't really matter to me, you know. But my point, women versus men and all that stuff, as far as I'm concerned, because I look at the way men are and stuff like that. I think I don't know. I've said it before, but I think God must have been a woman, cause I don't know. It's just a trip. But then I got another story about that, which is so cool because this one of my subscribers, actually I subscribed to him first, and then he subscribed to me. But anyway, he hooked me up with this one link that was real cool, and it talked about the Olmecs and stuff, and it was real cool. And a lot of, not all of it, but a lot of things I did read it like a long time ago and stuff. How they came to Mexico and all that stuff in that area down there before the Aztecs and those other guys that that are down there. Because they got dated and all that stuff. I read all about that stuff and stuff. But and even if you look at J.A. Rogers, he got pictures and they all look like us and stuff. But they just how can I say that? Just different features and stuff. But what was it? Oh, but anyway, this other person, I think maybe he's a subscriber, I'm not sure. But I'm sorry, I'll check later. And he sent me a personal message about is it worth it? He says he's been following my links and stuff. And, like I said, my main point about my videos is not the work, the girls, or nothing like that. It's just to get a chance to show black men that the world is not as hateful as America is, and there's places where you can actually get out and think, and you're not always being under the scope where people oppress you and stuff like that, But that's the main point. But he asked me a few questions about teaching in other countries and stuff, and he heard the horror stories and things like that. Wow, that is so cool. Something just happened, but okay, I can mail later. But oh man, okay, I'll wait. Okay, because I'm only gonna do this 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay, I just got an Insight user. You guys have downloaded that? It's like when people are around you and somebody's close to you, you can like send mail to them and see if they want to meet you like right there on the spot. It's real cool. It's like undercover dating and stuff like that. But he asked me a question. I hear that it's according where you go in these countries and stuff to teach and things. You gotta understand that living in other countries is probably no different than living in the States and stuff like that, except for we just don't have all of that oppression that's just constantly bombarded. You ain't got to turn on their news and watch them talk about us all the time. It's like America, they ain't got nothing else better to do than to talk bad about black people. You figure because they white, they can talk something good about white people, about about their own selves and stuff like that. But it's not like that. It's really strange and stuff. But when we go out and like in Japan, like one of my links and stuff, one of my friends, Gerald Gatrell and stuff, one of these guys, he said that, in Japan, everybody's on the same level, the white, You know, he said it was funny, but he said white boys, you know, they don't have an upper hand out here, you know, and they don't. You know, I mean, they'll stick together and maybe hire themselves and, you know, and stuff like that. Maybe hire a couple of brothers that, you know, probably with dreads or, you know, don't look so threatening to them and stuff like that, you know, and or, you know, trying to keep up the hype or whatever. But I mean, you know, Japan is so big, and I always talk about teaching. You can get out here and move an apartment building, and you can get enough students in one neighborhood where you can make $10,000 a month. You know, that's really, I ain't gonna say it shouldn't be hard, but it's according where you are. But if you're out in the country, you know, where people are creating their own income and stuff like that, then you can really clean up and stuff, you know, and make a lot of money. I know this one guy, my wife's sister's ex-husband, you know, I heard he went out to Okayama and he's, you know, opened up a daycare, international school, like at this one daycare he used to work for, and just, you know, copied it. He said he making money and stuff, you know, and, you know, he told, you know, we fell out, you know, we always arguing, you know, going back and forth, you know, but, you know, well, not going back and forth, it just seemed like he's just jealous. I don't know why he's jealous of me, you know, ain't no reason, but, he, you know, but he's, you know, found him a rich girl, and I guess he must be happy, you know, got 3 schools, and said he making money and stuff, you know, and he ain't got to worry about nothing, and, you know, I'm like, okay, cool, you know, that's all good, you know, leave it like that, you know, but, you know, it's enough out here for a lot of people, but, you know, it's not even just teaching. I mean, like, the guy, you know, he says that, you know what you're doing and stuff, you know, and, you know, artists and stuff. I mean, if you go to the right places and if you keep doing the right things and stuff and throw concerts at different places and bounce around, you know, you can make a lot of money singing and stuff. And I mean, you can try to get big and all that stuff and make your DVDs and stuff like that, but, you know, you can, you know, throw your own concerts, you know, get a club in the club, you know. People are always going to go and charge $20, $30, and if you're in your neighborhood and you're good and talk to the girls, you know, because, you know, so I mean, you know, people, they're going to spend money, you know, and if you can go out one night and maybe make $1,000 just singing for an hour or two, you know, I mean, that's some good money, and then, you know, so, you know, there's a lot of things you can do, and I didn't even talk on the entertainment, I mean, like on the business side, too. You know, but, you know, teaching English is not, it seems to be the easiest thing to do, but it's not the only thing to do. Once you get a visa and you get a visa to work in the country, you can open up cooking, open up a school. You know, I had a friend, he was a chef, he said they opened up a cooking school and stuff out in Nagoya, and it's all kinds of things you can do, you know. Government officials, you know, you can run into them, and you never know. But, you know, he asked me, was it worth it, you know, because you know, he read about the bad things that happen, but most of the bad things that happen, you know, I think it's just how you deal with it, you know, it's your personality. So, you know, the question that I should pose to everyone is, you know, is your personality worth exposing to different cultures, different countries, different environments, different surroundings and stuff like that, you know? And if it is, then, you know, you go for it. But it's nothing wrong with getting a job, coming out here, you know, and working. You know, you always have to get along with people, you know, but it all deals with your personality. And I'm not saying you got to play weak or anything like that. I got stories, you know, about that too, you know, how people challenge me, and I just come back in a way where, you know, some people might think it's weak, I think it's strong, but, you know, where I get the ball, I throw it back, you know, they throw it in my corner, and I just keep that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But here, I gotta do something, I'll be right back.